Good morning, fellow declutterers. Welcome to Decluttering 55 Plus with Michelle Passoff. Let's face it, home movies of yesteryear are not the same as they've been in the last decade. The need to have a dedicated, cumbersome camera to make a recording of Thanksgiving dinner or little Junior's birthday party is a faded memory displaced by what? Of course, the phone. Yep, that thin device that weighs less than 8 ounces slips into your back pocket, and it's at the ready not only to shoot the occasional home movie or more, but to make professional quality videos. Yes, the video camera on the phone has enabled us to capture significant and not so significant happenings day in and day out, moment to moment. Well, for us, all of us declutterers out there, the evolution of the so-called home movie begs the question, what do we do with all the video footage we accumulate? Our guest today is going to help us because that is what we do here at Decluttering 55 Plus with Michelle Passoff. We talk with experts, authors, geeks, authorities, and everyday people to find out information and resources to use as tools to clear a path without obstructions on the road ahead because we want to age powerfully. We have with us today Robert Marks. He's a co-founder of a company called Projector. You can Google it at www.projectorstream.com. I won't go into a long preamble about what Projector is. We're going to jump right in and let Robert do that. Robert is joining us from Ohio today, so please welcome him to Decluttering 55 Plus with Michelle Passoff. Welcome, Robert. Thank you for being here. Get us out of our mess.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm here to help you declutter photos, videos, whether they're physical or whether they're even more of a mess on your phones and computers.
Oh yeah, that's really it's almost a pleasure after all the photos that you have on your phone to have a box of photos. At least it's finite. Tell us now, what is Projector and why should everybody out there subscribe to it?
Well, we spend so much time capturing and storing all these incredible memories. It's probably the most important keepsake or cherished item we have. We only forgot one thing. How do we enjoy them? How do we sit in front of the TV in the family room and all get to enjoy these memories? And they don't just sit in boxes or they don't just sit in a bigger mess on your phone and on your computer. Projector solves that.
Yeah, it's not that fun, when even with still photos, it's not that fun to go, shove a phone into somebody's face and say, "This is what I did on my vacation." Sometimes it's nice to, be able to see it in a larger format. So, why did you start this company?
This was a personal thing for me because I have an incredible collection of 7 decades of home videos and even more decades of photos. And again, they were just a cluttered mess. And even though I organized them and I digitized them, whether they're old videos or old photos or new videos, they sat on computer drives, cloud drives, local drives, thumb drives. And guess who got to enjoy them? Nobody. I knew where they were, but I'm not always around. I mean, do you have to watch the home movies because Robert's home and he knows how to play them on the TV, or he can gather everybody around my computer or phone? It's ridiculous. And doing it on a social media or text where it's one and done link made no sense to me. I want to be able to make sure that anyone in my family can pick up a TV remote and they can watch our wedding, watch my kids when they're little, watch old events and new events, and Projector does that.
How did you go from, being frustrated with your own personal cluttered mess to a company that well, why don't you tell us a little bit about first? Let's get the platform down and tell us how Projector works.
So Projector is a video streaming service, just like Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO. If you use YouTube TV to watch local live, you watch CNN or a sporting event or HGTV. It is a streaming service just like that. And 85% of us now stream on our TV. So I'd be shocked if any of your listeners do not understand what Netflix is. But we're
Sure.
not like Netflix. What we do is
Well,
we realized, hey, if people are watching TV with their TV remote, watching streaming apps, Why can't we all have our own Netflix, our own streaming app for the most important and best content? Let's stream what
Well,
matters, and that's our own home movies. So I've created a product where anybody can have their own personal streaming app for their families, videos and photos, and they can be watched anywhere, anytime. And there's no mess because it's just an icon on your TV the same way Netflix is.
so we have a video to help demonstrate some of the things you're talking about. So, as we play it, can you tell us what we're looking at and how we can apply it and see a future for our own clearing up our own mess?
Absolutely. So you're actually looking at my family room TV, but we have a bunch of TVs in our house. They all look like this. And I have all these great apps that we all watch, whether it's live TV or the Hulu's Netflix. Look at that app, Projector. Projector is just another app on your TV. Now, we made it as really fun and good looking as possible. We actually really modeled Disney Plus, who's got a great interface. So it looks like a video streaming app. And you can watch your own projector or you can watch someone else's. This is Robert's projector. I have all these great categories that I get to choose. Take seconds to set up. I have my kids, categories for each kid, and sports and pets and vacations and special occasions. And it will navigate just like Disney Plus, where I can go, any one of these icons represents a video. This is my daughter, Allison. We could see her whole life from her ultrasound to her college graduation. This is when she graduated at Ohio State University with a grad degree. We can go and we can scroll and see, for instance, the first day she crawled, a memory that would be lost on a camcorder, lost on a phone or
Yeah.
computer. Now you hit play, and my 28-year-old beautiful daughter who lives in Los Angeles is in PA school now. We can watch the very first day she crawled in 1998. And it plays like a Netflix movie. You saw that big thumbnail, the title, the description of the date that she actually crawled. And now this memory and a million other memories are alive on all our TVs. This home, our vacation home up in upstate New York, my mom watches it in her home in Naples, Florida. It's incredible. What you're seeing now is Projector doesn't just play videos. We're the first video streaming app that also plays slideshows. We took the kids to Disneyland in Los Angeles or in Anaheim about 15, 20 years ago, and no one knows how to play a photo album slideshow on their TV. And if you do, it's that one person who's smart and does it. You can now play a slideshow on your TV as easily as you can watch a Netflix TV show or movie. You just saw Projector in action here. It's an app on all that clutter becomes an app on your TV, which by the way, we also have mobile and tablet apps, so you can watch it on our website. And it looks the exact same as if you're watching Netflix on your tablet, mobile, or website. Projector is using video streaming technology to ensure that we can actually enjoy these memories. And more importantly, Projector is cloud storage. When you upload to us, those videos and files are saved. How many people lost everything in those California wildfires last year? They got over losing artwork. They got over losing jewelry. They got over losing their cars. They got over losing their house. They never will get over losing their photos and videos. And we are not just the most secure cloud storage, we're the least expensive cloud storage and the only storage you can actually stream like Netflix.
So, talking about cost, how about if you tell me how much it costs to subscribe? And I'm going to ask you a double question here. And that is, I have this on my television and my tablet and my phone, but my daughter lives over here and my son lives over here and your grandmother is over there. Um, can we interact with each other's interfaces? I don't know if that's the technical term.
Yeah, we
You
call it
tell me.
sharing. We call it sharing, Michelle. And I'll go that first and then I'll hit the cost second if that's okay with you. Our sharing is absolutely incredible. Michelle, you can put all the family videos, both the old videotapes you transferred and even new stuff, new events that you recorded from your phone or a digital camcorder up in your projector. You can then share it with your entire family. Projector is not social media where you try and get 500, 1,000, 5,000 friends. It's very intimate. You're going to share it with your kids, your siblings, maybe an aunt, uncle, maybe a really, really, really close
So
family
Robert, would
friend.
they each have their own prescriptions
No.
and
Michelle, you can share
enable?
it with whoever you want. They do have to download and create an account with Projector, but they do not have to pay. If you share it with 10 family members, you can share your account with them. They create an account in literally seconds. And now on
That's
their
interesting.
TV, they have the Projector app. and they could launch it and they could watch Michelle's projector. They could watch other people's projectors. And if they decide they want their own projector, well, then you pay because you're uploading.
Okay, so if they want to, you can give them your stuff, but if they want to give you their stuff, then they become a subscriber.
They become a
And how
subscriber
much does
and
that cost?
well, they get to choose if they want to share it with you, Michelle. And if they do want to share it with you, they can pick and choose what videos and folder and photo albums you can see. And maybe they don't want you to see everything. So you have a lot of really advanced sharing. Sharing is wonderful with Projector. As far as cost, we have a monthly, an annual, and a lifetime plan. I'm going to discuss first the annual plan because it's so economical, and over 90% of our clients choose that. $79 a year. I'm not joking. You could build your own Netflix. You could store hundreds of gigabytes or terabytes, all for $79 a year, which is about a third the cost if you put that kind of data in Google Drive or Apple or Dropbox. And you can stream. If you wanted to build your own video streaming app on your TV yourself, you would spend millions of dollars. We've made it possible because of the platform we've built and because we've got thousands of users that you can have this service for $79 a year. If you bought a projector in the early 1970s, in today's dollars, you'd spend $8,000 for that projector to play a 3-minute silent video. If you bought a VCR in 1980, in today's dollars, you'd spend $5,000 to watch a videotape, one tape that was not ideal or easy to manage. With Projector, you can have hundreds, if not thousands of videos, tens of thousands of photos for $79 a year on a high definition, beautiful TV. It's truly incredible what we've pulled off here.
Now I have an audience of baby boomers. Is their head going to blow up? Is it difficult to load all of this? And do you have good customer service?
Baby boomers, let me tell you this. My mother is 87 years old. She has never, in my entire life I've known her, programmed the radio stations in her car. She doesn't know how to do that, but she is really good at something that everyone on the planet's good at, and that's running a TV remote. She uses Roku to stream TV because she's one of the streamers now, because Roku is wonderful for the baby boomer generation. And she streams everything. She doesn't use cable TV, which, by the way, is an old typewriter dying technology. She
Yeah.
streams live TV.
You know who told me to get Roku is my cable guy.
Isn't that great? Oh, they don't want to sell you TV. They want you just to buy their internet access. My mom watches Mrs. Maisel on Prime and she watches Bridgerton on Netflix. She uses DirecTV Stream for her live TV and she uses Projector and she watches old photos and videos. She could even watch her wedding from 1959 on Projector. So if you're not streaming TV, you're in the extreme minority. Most older people do stream TV. We are on the following platforms: Roku. It costs $15 to make your TV a smart TV with a Roku on Amazon. We're on Amazon Fire, and the Fire Stick platform, which costs about $28 and is phenomenal. You can buy what's called Google TV, which is a little more
But
expensive.
is it difficult to get the photos and the videos onto these programs?
So let me answer that. And the final platformers were on Apple TV. Apple TV is the
Okay,
best
sorry for
streaming
that.
device. So you have Apple, Amazon, Google, and Roku. Apple's about $130. I like the Apple TVs, but you don't have to spend that much money if you don't want to. As far as creating a Projector account and getting things organized, you saw I had those beautiful categories, the thumbnails, the titles, the descriptions,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and hundreds of videos, thousands of photos. It's so simple. You go to projectorstream.com on your computer. You can create an account literally in seconds. You can upload one video at a time, or you can drop and drag 20 videos at a time. You must already have your videos digitized. If you're still out there sitting in a box, DVDs and reel-to-reel film and VHS tapes, there are thousands of companies that will digitize them for you. And then you can go to projectorstream.com. You've already created your account. You could upload them in minutes. You could choose what category, what thumbnail you want, titles, descriptions to give your viewer a really nice experience. Hey, this is our wedding in 1963. Hey, this is Grandpa Joe from 1987. And you can really give them a great experience. It's simple, it's easy. On our website.
Yeah, I think the key there is you have to get all of that stuff digitized, And then once you digitize it, how do you upload it?
So once it's
It goes right
digitized,
from your.
it's uploaded the same way if you uploaded a file to any service, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Dropbox, you just drop and drag, or you click the button that says upload and it says pick the file you want to upload, pick the file of your wedding or your kid's first birthday, and you're done. It's that simple. But on our website, we have partners now with almost 200 companies around the planet because people all over the world are using Projector now. And you'll be able to find someone local who can not only help you digitize your old stuff, help you make
Mhm.
sense of that spaghetti of nonsense in your phone,
Yeah.
and they'll even go so far if you want to create and build and manage your Projector account. Projector's not just about the old videotapes, it's about everything new. Any event that's lost in your phone, like a vacation from 15 years ago, these people will find it and they'll turn 200 photos and 16 video clips into an 8-minute movie with music and transitions and all that stuff that you could do on your own if you wanted to, because all your Apple computers and Windows computers come with software for free to do that, but they'll do that for you. So you could do it yourself if you're a DIYer. We have excellent customer support. We have a help center. On our help center, which you find on our website, is a million articles. You can even push a contact us button, and my team responds. Just to give you a feel, YouTube had an outage on February, I think, 17th. So I submitted a trouble ticket with YouTube just to see if how fast they respond. Well, it's now March 20th. They haven't responded. If you would have
Uh,
asked Projector, you would have got a response within 15, 20 minutes, most
well,
likely.
that's a relief, and I can tell you, people should check with their libraries too. Our local library allows you, like, for example, if I wanted to digitize or scan all like my photos, our library will do 200 at a time. I think that's amazing. They'll take your videos and do the same with it. But I want to ask you, when people give a Christmas gift or a Mother's Day gift or a grandmother's day gift, a birthday gift, there's lots of things that you could give that is going to add to your clutter. But can you tell me a little bit about your gifting program?
I'm so glad you asked. Digital photo frames we're probably all familiar with. They're usually cost between $150 and $500, and they really are a gift. Majority of them are given as gifts, and they become clutter. People don't know how to use them. They need software updates. They break, or you just forget about them, and they just sit on a end table next to the couch before they're eventually thrown into a box or even thrown away. Projector Projector is to the digital photo frame what the modern day computer is to the typewriter. We are replacing the digital photo frame and allowing you to put 2-hour videotapes instead of a 15, 20-second video on the digital photo frame onto your TV. It can be on every TV, and it's not physical clutter. It's just an icon
So
on
you would just give
TV.
how do you give it as a gift? Like what, how is it
So,
presented to somebody else as a gift?
unfortunately, we're a little too early. I will give the website for the gift, but because digital photo frames are usually given as a gift, we have come up with a product which is giving Projector as a gift. And you're going to be able to go to, and if you go there now, you'll see the website, but we're really not live yet. And that website is
Okay.
projectorstream.com/gift. And there, anybody can give any family member Projector as a gift, and we're running some really cool specials. Even though we do
Okay,
charge,
we don't have time to go into all the details. So,
okay,
would people find that in at your website?
yeah, they'll find it at projectorstream.com in about 2 weeks when it's launched. So today's March 20th. So about 2 weeks, it'll be live on our website, or you'll be able to go to projectorstream.com/gift and find it. And you'll be able to gift Projector. We have Mother's Day coming up. That's why we're launching it in April, because we want to get people to give it for Mother's Day and Father's Day and eventually the holidays, which are coming up, and it'll be here
Well,
before you know it.
check it out because this is a really good way to accomplish so many things we do here at Decluttering 55 Plus, from memoir to decluttering all those old photos. So we're going to have you back, Robert, but that's all we have time for today. So if you have a lot of photos and uh, videos stored here and there and everywhere, and you want to lasso those memories in and share them with others, the place to go is www.projectorstream.com. Now, Projector is going to offer a 25% discount to viewers of this program through the end of 2026. So make a note of the promo code. It's PS 25 off. That's simple enough. Again, it's PS 25 off. So whether or not you have a lot of reel-to-reel tapes or videos or DVDs thrown here and there and everywhere, you have a lot of videos in your library, but they're not organized, stored, and shared in a way that gives pleasure and captures the many stories of your life, you can still be dubbed as cluttered. So not only does making sense of your videos enhance your own pleasure, but it's important for generations to come. So if you get organized and follow what's going on at projectorstream.com, your kids, their kids, and generations to come will know their history. And my friends, that makes a difference. So I want to thank you, Robert, for joining us today, and I want to thank the audience for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that you share with your friends and your family all about this channel, Decluttering 55 Plus with Michelle Passoff. And if you haven't purchased my Spiral illustrated book of wisdoms to create a legacy, not a mess, please go to Amazon or www.layitflat.com and get your copy for yourself and your family and your friends. The book is designed to flip to a page and give you a prompt that will get you into action and make a difference in your life. And remember, when it comes to cleaning clutter, action is the only thing that makes a difference. So buy it for yourself, tell your family, and give it as a gift too. Give Projector and Decluttering 55 Plus with as a gift. So each week, we're going to feature different guests who can ignite conversations about confronting and confounding areas of life, and we provide resources so that you can get in action and get things done. We aim to make a difference in your life and the lives of generations to come. So follow us on our channel, decluttering55plus.com, or hop on over to our website, decluttering55plus, and click on the Let's Connect button and tell us your stories. Tell us how you're making out with your photos and the successes and frustrations and pleasures that you've had having less of a mess. Again, I want to thank you for joining us today. See you next week. And between now and then, have a clutter-free day. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Thank you.
Projector is the video streaming app for your life. Projector is unlimited cloud storage for all your videos and photos. Stream on your TV and protect your most cherished memories. Start today at projectorstream.com. Projector. Stream what matters.
Start streaming your home videos the same way you stream TV. Projector is your family's own video streaming app on your TV. Visit projectorstream.com today on your computer and start uploading.